Investigators are still looking into the deadly shooting involving police at Mount Carmel St. Anne's Hospital. It all happened after police say a man had a gun and fired at officers. Well, now we're hearing from the father of the man killed. On Monday, Miles Jackson was found passed out in a car and transported to the hospital. He had open warrants for domestic violence weapons charges. A Westerville police officer patted him down before transport, but did not find a gun he had between his legs. Later, when Columbus police did search Jackson's pockets in the emergency room, they found the gun, and Jackson resisted being handcuffed. Jackson's gun was fired, and officers returned fire, killing him. Jackson's father, Daniel, says he knows what people are thinking about his son and says Jackson lacked leadership in his life.
He lost leadership. He told me himself a few years ago, he said he wished he would have been raised up with me. He knew he would have been able to do better and greater things.
Now, the Ohio BCI is looking into Monday's fatal shooting, but as Crime Tracker 10's Lacey Crisp explains tonight, BCI is taking on more and more cases like this, and it's weighing on their resources.
Monday, Westerville police were called to check out a man who may have been overdosing near the Chase Bank down the street from Mount Carmel St. Anne's. That man, Miles Jackson, was transported to the hospital and ended up in a shootout with officers inside. Jackson died from his injuries.
We're continuing to do interviews. We've got forensics still to do. These investigations on average take about 400 hours. This one might be a little bit more because of the large number of witnesses to interview.
The Ohio Bureau of Criminal Investigation was called to investigate exactly what happened.
We want the community to be able to trust these investigations. So my pledge is not only an expert, complete investigation, but transparency.
Last summer, Columbus Mayor Andrew Ginther put an executive order out, which was later adopted by City Council, that BCI will investigate all shootings involving Columbus police officers. BCI has investigated 6 cases for Columbus alone this year and 20 for other departments across the state.
I'm not for requiring BCI to be the only one to do this. I'm for independence. No more DIY investigations.
But with all the additional investigations, Ohio's Attorney General Dave Yost argues it's not only a drain on his investigators, but that BCI will need more funding to continue to investigate shootings for departments. He testified at the state legislature Thursday as a part of the budget process.
I think we're going to need to see some additional resources put into this important function.
In Columbus, Lacey Crisp, 10 TV News.